Welcome everyone, it's Paul back again for the 4Rs, which under my YouTube channel it's either under the model boat builder, which is my other channel, or it's under woodpicker. So in other words, if you think of Woody Woodpecker, it's Woodpicker. So you can find me there. But I'm trying to get this channel up and running on the 4Rs: recycle, repair, restore, and maybe resell. Quickly, we're back onto the little jewelry box. The first one, it's had a good burn, and it's had a stain. It's it's had a clear lacquer, so it's due for another one. Conditions here, I'm in here tonight. Weather today has been very cold, windy and wet, so my front door is totally closed up, and I've got the pieces that I'm going to put onto this box, which I'll have to show you close up because they're that small, but it'll give you an idea of how it's going to dress the box up. So these are going to be the feet of the box as such. So there you go there. So that's the little feet. I've got club feet as well, but I thought I'll put these on, and they should look alright. I've got other corner pieces coming, and I have been given a notification that they are on the way, so they shouldn't be too far, and that will actually take the corner of the top. I'm not going to put leather because it's just going to be too much. These are too small. I'm messing around with this box far too much, and these are the hinges, believe it or not. How minute they are. Like, you need jewelry screwdrivers to put them on. So if you ever I'll probably what we do, just so you can see them, because they are very, very tiny. There they are there. So you can see by the size of my fingernail the size of the little hinges. So what I'll do, and they come with screws, so they're not going to be that strong, obviously. You know, they're jewelry boxes. You're not going to throw shoes in them, are you? So what I will do on these, because there's the screws there, and they're good little wood screws. You probably won't even see that, but that's the size of the screw. Very, very tiny. But I use just a slight centre punch, very, very fine. I won't drill them. A touch of glue, and then glue them in, and you'll find that they won't move. They'll be pretty good. So that'll be for the box. If I can get some very fine chain, I'll just put a very fine chain on the side, which I can go to an op shop and pick up just any bracelet or something like that, a very fine bracelet, and cut it down. But I'll keep it into the bronze. That's why I've gone bronze on hinges and bronze on the feet. So that'll go on tomorrow. So that's the plan. I've taken photos of the tables and chairs. I can swing the camera around, but I have taken photos. I've got one more coat I'm going to put on the top of the table. Again, I'm not going to mess around with those because it's an outdoor setting, which is old. It sits out on my front veranda, and it has a cover over the table anyway. So a tablecloth, and it's normally, now we fixed the veranda up, haven't had it repaired, it shouldn't leak. Well, it hasn't been leaking, put it that way. So it's been a good job. Thank you for the plumber. Yeah, so I'll get that one more coat because, again, I'm not going to overdo it. It's outside, but it is solid as a rock. It's just fantastic, and the chairs have come up really good too. The chairs, remember, I do it every time, don't I? I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm not going to waffle on. I'll show you the tables and chairs. I'll just try and swing this camera around for you. And excuse the mess, because I'm glad to get these tables and chairs out of here so I can start cleaning up. So there's the chairs up there, been sprayed, and the seats done. And here's the table down here. As you can see, a couple of patches in there. That's been resanded again, so that's had one good coat, and that's due for its final coat now. I'm not going to put a clear lacquer on it or anything like that. I don't think it's worth it. And it's the same as I say with these jewellery boxes. I don't want to go overboard with those either. But the next ones, I'll probably make one or two, or probably two or three. I'll make two or three, cut them out, and I'll make them a lot larger. When they're small like this, they're very tricky. So the bigger you make them, the easier they are. And the next lot, I've got some terrific ideas of round tops, doing the sides different. So I've got quite a few good ideas from YouTube. Thank you to them, and we'll see how we go with that. So this is only going to be a short video. I've just set up the machine here, the router bench, which is just there. Oops, sorry. So the router bench is set up for the next few boxes, where I'll be able to bevel the edges and yeah, finish them off a lot more. We'll do just something on the miter corners. Like I said before, I think I mentioned it. I've got some beautiful wood to put into the corners here. We'll keep them light. I'll go dark, but when you do a light box and you wedge in, say mahogany or something like that, a nice dark colour, it looks really good, and it gives more stability in the corners, makes it a lot more secure. So hopefully the next time you see this, I'll have the hinges on, I'll have the feet on. All I'll be waiting for are the corners, which will go onto, say, like that on the corner, and that'll finish that off, and I think it'll look quite good. Alright, so yeah, so just like and share, I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, it's totally free, and ring the bell, and every time I come on with a new video, it will just give you a reminder, and you don't pay for anything. It's totally free. I don't get anything out of it. So I just do this now for the enjoyment. I really need to start getting back into it for my health reasons. Yeah, so that's about it. All right. Stay warm if you're in Melbourne, Australia, and if you're in the Philippines, yeah, sorry to hear about all the typhoons and everything else that you've been suffering over there. China's really hit bad at the moment, and they're ready for another one. But yes, it's very hot over in the Philippines, and yeah, God bless to all my Filipino friends over there, and I really do miss you. And Christmas, I know my health problems. Forget it. I'm happy. I'm breathing. I'm doing something I like doing, and talking to you, it helps the mind. So alright, God bless, all the best, bye for now, bye bye.